Failure in the heat exchanger?
Joey, you've only been here for a year. There are things you don't.
Okay.
And just so you do know, a heat exchanger did fail in the Renaissance plant. And if that had happened here, we'd have a face full of high-pressure steam right now. Now look, there are reasons for every procedure that we have, and you need to follow them. And be sure to remind the other guys, too. If you see them changing this valve without blanking off the line to the heat exchanger,
They should know that by now. They're in a meeting.
sure they do. Sure they do. Just like you did. Old habits are hard to change, Joe.
Well, several months went by, and I was beginning to feel like one of the guys. Like they would listen to what I had to say. That's when I had this run-in with Randy. It was about a week before it happened.
Hey, Randy,
You had to use a bonding wire, buddy. Where are your goggles? What are you trying to do, blow us up or something? Get rid of static electricity?
Hey, look, Rookie, I've been working here long before they even started using those wires.
Yeah, but John said the safety meeting in static electricity could spark off in...
But John doesn't work with this stuff. I do. I've seen their little procedures come and go, and I'm still here. So if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna do things my way.
Yeah, but I think maybe John...
Look, Rookie, you don't know enough to think. You mind your own business. You stay out of my way.
I still remember how low I felt after that conversation. It really shook my confidence. And I'm sure it contributed to what happened a week later. I was walking along and saw Randy beginning to service the steam supply valve. It has to be serviced every 6 months. Naturally, I looked to see if he had blanked off the line from the heat exchanger. He hadn't. I was still smarting in my last encounter with Randy. I just didn't want to get into it with him. Didn't want him to get mad at me. Again. I could have saved her life that day. But I chose to look the other way. It wasn't that I didn't care. I had the time, and I was there. But I didn't want to seem a fool or argue over a safety rule. I knew he'd done the job before. If I stepped up, he might get sore. His chances didn't seem that bad. I'd done the same. He knew I had him. So I shook my head and walked on by. He knew risks as well as I justified it to myself by saying, I'd done it that way before. What right did I have saying anything to him? I mean, he knew the procedure. I walked a few steps, but something just didn't feel right about it. I stopped and turned around. I'd like to think I was going to say something to him, but I think I was only trying to convince myself that everything was okay. It wasn't. Who took the chance? I closed it up. And with that act, I left in the dark. I could have saved a life that day, but I chose to look the other way. And now, every time I see his wife, I know I should have saved his life. That guilt is something I must bear, but it isn't something you need share. Now, I make it a point to speak out. Every time I see people put themselves in unsafe situations. Not to criticize people, although some people take it that way, but because I truly don't want to get hurt. Some of the newer guys get mad from time to time. I don't mind. The older guys, the ones that knew me, they understand why I do it. In fact, they started speaking up also, and it's starting to rub off on others. Just the other day, someone reminded me to put on the face shield. He didn't know me or Randy. He just knew I needed to wear it. And he wasn't afraid to say so. I made a point of thanking him for reminding me. Ricky Post didn't seem that bad. I'd done the same he knew I had. So I shook my head and walked on by. He knew the risks as well as I. He took the chance. I closed an eye. And with that act, I let him die. I could have saved a life that day, but I chose to look the other way. Now, every time I see his wife, I know I should have saved his life. That guilt is something I must bear, but it isn't something you need share. If you see a risk that others take that puts their health or life at stake, the question asked or the thing you say will help them live another day. If you see a risk and walk away, then hope you never have to say, I could have saved a life that day, but I chose to look the other way.
How was the video?
Very
Important video?
Yes.
Have you got some knowledge from it?
Yes.
Now, I hope so you now have the knowledge that why safety job is important. Why your action are important. Is it okay? Because this whole video is made on poem, on what poem? I don't save a life that day, but I chose the other way. This reminds you that every day, as a safety professional, when you go to site, every day, you have to take action on any unsafe act or any unsafe condition. You will not say that the workers are trained. Is it okay? They will do their work safely. You have to adopt your duties. You have to perform your work. Is it okay?
Yes.
You have to check. If the conditions are bad, you will not say that, okay, nothing will happen. One of the best fielder in the world is Miami's in our era, and still is one of the best fielder in the world in cricket, is John T. Rhodes.
Yes.
Do you know about him?
Yes.
If you don't know about him, just go to YouTube today and watch his fielding style and watch his fielding, how he fielded. So some interviewer asked him, how you become a good fielder? Why you are become the best fielder in the world? John T. Rhodes said that every ball, the baller is balling. I expected that after the shot, the ball will come to me. So on every shot, I expected that the ball will come to me. So because of that, I always prepared myself. If you see his movement when the bowler is bowling, he will not static over there. He will be act like that the ball is coming to me. So whenever the ball is coming to him, automatically he was prepared for it. Now why I start this from this story? This is for you people.
Yes.
As a HEC professional, you should always expect it and unexpected. things in the side. It means that you have to prepare your mind every day that something can be happen. If we say nothing can happen, then we will become relaxed. We will not be prepared for the emergency. Mostly why emergency give you harm? Why it is converted to problem? Because people are not prepared for the emergencies. Is it okay? So in this video, okay, can you tell me what was the interaction between these two before the incident, 1 week before? What happened?
The safety officer asked him to follow the safety rules, but
Okay.
he said, I'm doing for a long.
Yes.
I know there is better.
You don't come in my way. I am doing better. I know about my work. The same thing will be for you people. When you go to site, worker or any senior worker, professional over there, supervisor, engineer, he will say, "Oh, Sami, you are just came to safety officer to our company. I am doing this job from long time, from many years here. So I know about it. Okay, don't stop me from this, this. So argument. Now what you say? If this has happened, you will not say so. Oh, okay, I will not do my work. Because when the person was working over there, why that accident happened? Reason of that accident in the video. Can you tell me?
उसने उसको
What kind of route were required? Can you tell me?
क्योंकि उसको वाल बंद करना था उधर से कि वो
Because this accident happened, you are right. He has shut down
Yes.
the wall over there.
yes.
That shutdown is called isolation of the hazardous component, equipment, electrical equipment, mechanical equipment, pipeline, okay, gas line. So before doing any activity like mechanical work, maintenance work, electrical work, you have to perform a process which is called isolation.
Isolation.
There are different type of isolation, but the simple isolation which we mostly know about it, our students know about it, is called LOTO. What do you mean by LOTO? LOTO. Lockout, take out. Although now it is changed to another word. You have to search today about is LOTO mostly lock, to put a lock on the component that no one can on your wall, your breaker during work. And now it is converted to LOTO. Yes, very good, very good. Lock out, take out, try out. Is that okay? So before doing any maintenance, you have to also after installation, you have to try out the LOTO that everything is on zero state or not. Is that okay? So LOTO now. A short video on LOTO. I will show you. Yes?
try out
Yes, try it. Just check this video, short video. On LOTO. Importance of LOTO. Now this is LOTO.
Lock.
You can see, okay, after the breaker is off, we have to install a lock over there and a tape over there. They don't own this system until the work is completed, okay? So now, the importance of LOTO. I hope so after watching this video, you have now the importance of the LOTO procedure, that how much it is important. This light only, this ये remain कर दी वाला after.
सर जब वो कंक्रीट वाला
No, no,
जो
बस-
स्ट्रक्चर होता है ना
एक बस okay. Yes, so we will discuss it more in our slides again. So you have to remember this video. I could save a life that day, but I chose to look the other way. And this video is basically on the regret of that person. कि अगर उस दिन में उनको अनसेफ काम से रोक लेता तो आपने देखा उनकी वाइफ भी सामने आ गई थी and he was ashamed in front of her that I didn't save her husband. So this is very important. You go to site, you see an unsafe act is performing by worker over there, and unsafe conditions are there. What you have to do? You have to take action. If serious conditions are there, I told you, that is called imminent danger. Imminent for immediate danger to life and health. That kind of activity you have to stop immediately. But for some time, there are low risk, so you have to inform the supervisor, the worker, that this condition is not okay for you, for our workers, for our company, because you have performed an activity. Did you remember that an accident happened? Who will be suffered? The worker,
Yes.
their families,
Yes.
their colleagues, their friend,
Yes, sir.
in company,
Company.
management, okay? Especially by fine, by prosecution,
Yes.
by bad reputation, that will also be suffered.
Business will also
And
be-
then the line manager also, the in charge of the team, he will also be suffered. Did you remember that activity?
Yes, yes,
when
sir.
accident happened?
Yes.
So this is your role. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before going to start element 3, which is very important, any kind of question you have in mind in your previous work, you can ask. Any kind of question in your previous work, if you have, you can ask, please.
सर जो ISO का जो सिस्टम था ना उसका स्ट्रक्चर मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा
Yes. The structure is you have to figure out the picture. Okay,
वो
what
पिक्चर
structure?
जो था ना वो जो स्केच बना है
Yes.
वो मुझे अंडरस्टैंड नहीं हो रहा था
Yes, the structure is we have to start from policy. Okay. First of all, you have to understand the value of policy. I give you the commitment toward the policy. When a system is there, you must have a strong policy. Then organization, you must have a team. Then planning, implementing for that work. Okay. Then evaluation of the system.
Sir,
This is what I am telling you. Only this is important to you.
Okay.
Keep in your mind. This is very important that you understand the component, why it is there. Automatically now, today we will discuss organization again. The planning. This element is also based on their structure. Yesterday we have studied only one component, which was policy. What is a policy?
Set of rules.
Set of rule in organization. What are the different components of policy?
Three purpose general statement of intent,
General statement of
organization,
intent,
and arrangement.
organization, and arrangement. So these are the component are parts of the three important part of policy. Now today in the structure of that diagram, we will discuss now today organization, planning and implementing. Element 3 is for what? In the structure, one component is clear to you now. Now in the structure, what we will discuss today? Planning, implementing and organization. So this is our element. Managing learning objective, describe the concept of health and safety culture and how it influences performance. This is our topic, okay? How it influences our organization, culture and its component. Achha. Then the next is summarize how health and safety culture at work can be improved. How, open the door. How health and safety culture can be improved. If a culture is, culture will be two types, negative or positive. So if the culture is negative, we have to improve it for the positive culture. Then we have to summarize how the main human factor which positively influence or negatively influence behavior at work. Behavior. What do you mean by behavior? जिसको आसान अल्फाज में रवैया बोलते हो. क्या बोलते हैं? जी, आप लोगों का जो एक्ट है, जो आप लोगों की सोच है, सही हो गया? जो आप किसी जगह में पेश करते हैं, तो वो क्या कहलाता है? Behavior. Then, why behavior is affected? We will learn about the component of them. Then explain the principle of risk assessment. Very, very important. Okay? We have to learn the process of risk assessment, the component of risk assessment, the different stages to perform during risk assessment. If a risk is high, how to reduce it by hierarchy of control. So risk assessment topic is there, and typical control and impact of it. This is our 2 point which we have to learn. Then we have to describe what to consider and when developing and implementing a safe system of work for general activities. SSOW. What are the short form of safe system of work? Okay. Mostly with safe system of work is there, you can directly in your mind the procedure, okay, the documentation must be adopted for any kind of work. तो जहाँ पे डॉक्यूमेंट की बारी आएगी प्रैक्टिकल के साथ साथ डॉक्यूमेंटेशन की आएगी, तो जैसे इसमें एग्जांपल ऑफ सेफ सिस्टम ऑफ वर्क इज PTW. What is mean by PTW? Explains the role function of operation of permit to work system.
Yes.
Like this activity you was performing in the video, or before yesterday or before yesterday you have watched some videos. Most accident happened why the permit was not there, or the permit was not properly implemented. So permit to work is very important for your work activity. Then discuss the typical emergency procedure, including training and testing, and how to decide what the level of first aid provision in the workplace. Very important topic. Like if an emergency happened, okay, and someone become casualty, how you have to provide the first aid. What are the emergency steps you have to take? So this element is for this one. So if we learn these elements, alhamdulillah, you will become, this chapter 1, chapter 2 is theoretical. But now from today, it is now started the practical work in the side. So now and on, जितने भी हमारे एलिमेंट है ये क्या होंगे? प्रैक्टिकल के साथ हो. First of all, we will start from topic 3.1, health and safety culture. If I ask you people, students, can you tell me what do you mean by, simple alfaz mein, what do you mean by culture?
Yes, Murabhai.
Sir, shared beliefs,
Yes,
values,
values,
customs,
very good.
of
Behavior,
society.
yes.
How
In a
people-
society, in an area, how people react with each other. Their behavior, their norms, okay, their culture, requirements, okay, like you are student here, you are presenting a different culture in different cities, in different area, okay? So when combinedly some people get together and they perform their duties, their role, their acts, and they show it with some values, with beliefs, okay? That is called culture. Now that culture जो हम अपनी जिंदगी में बोलते भी है, सकाफत जिसको हम बोलते हैं, हम देखते हैं. अब इसी को अगर हम हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी के साथ रिलेट करेंगे, तो हम इसके साथ क्या वर्ड इस्तेमाल करेंगे? हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी कल्चर ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. व्हाट डू वी मीन? The safety culture of organization is the shared attitudes, beliefs, values, and behavior relating to health and safety. It will be positive or negative, both possible. Like in our culture, in Pakistani organization culture, mostly it is negative. People don't think about safety. They don't work on safety. But in a positive culture, like in abroad, you go to abroad, any country, you will see, okay, people care about health and safety. Their values, their attitudes, okay, their behaviors, mostly toward the health and safety. So, culture can be both positive or negative. And it is very important topic, okay? In every paper, mostly, in the scenario, when Negosh asking, they will give you a scenario and they will ask about it. Kindly tell about 10 to 25 marks question. Or sometimes both are there. They will ask you in the scenario, okay, the culture is negative or positive. So you have to respond according to it. The culture is negative or positive. So it is very important to consider. How can we check the culture is negative or positive? We have to check the indicators.
Yes.
The relationship between culture and performance. What do you think? If the culture is bad, the performance will be also not okay. If the culture is good, the performance will also be good. So we have to check the indicator. In a positive culture, people think that safety is important. What people think? Safety is considered in all management decision making. Higher management also take care of health and safety. They are not say, okay, you perform your duties, you this meeting, I am today very much busy. The management will start their day on the focus of health and safety if the culture is positive. Is it okay?
Yes.
then people will work safely because they want to, not because they are told to. खुद से वो सेफ्टी करेंगे, इसलिए नहीं करेंगे कि उनको बताया जाएगा तो फिर वो करेंगे, या खौफ से करेंगे, जुर्माने से बचने के लिए करेंगे। आई होप सो आज आपका जो नेबोश की क्लास है, जो आपने कुछ क्लासेस ले ली है, you feel a change in yourself?
Yes.
Like when you go outside of the classroom, before that their hazard risk will be present, but you may not focus it. But after this classes of NEBOSH, now I hope so you can see many kind of hazard in your front of your area. Okay, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is very important. All workers are positively influenced by this peer thinking and behavior. The word here is peer thinking. Okay, if I'm a single person here, I'm individual. But if we are studying over here or we are working here in a group, then the group thinking or the group work is called peer thinking. जब ग्रुप में लोग इकट्ठे होके किसी चीज के बारे में सोचते हैं, ग्रुप का क्या है? Why it is important? Because if the group is positive, so if someone is negative over there, he can become positive.
They will stop.
But if the group is negative, if someone is positive over there, he may become negative because of the group pressure over there.
Yes.
So in a culture, peer thinking or peer pressure is very important. And mostly peer thinking or peer pressure is come from top to bottom. Mostly the senior people or management people pressurize the young workers. Okay, so that is, if the peer pressure is positive, then it is called the positive peer pressure. And if the peer pressure is negative, then it will be called negative peer pressure. Now we come to the negative culture, the opposite of positive. Like first one, lots of people think safety is all.
No one provides.
They don't value safety. Huh? Like Arabic people say, khali wali safety.
خلي واللي يصير.
Oh, is it okay? खली वली means कचरे में डाल दो, ठीक हो गया ना? कोई इसकी जरूरत नहीं। तो आप लोग एज ए प्रोफेशनल, आज आपको आइडिया हो गया कि पॉजिटिविटी क्या होगी किसी कल्चर। सेफ्टी इज नॉट कंसीडर्ड इन एनी डिसीजन मेकिंग एट एनी लेवल। बहुत सारे इदारे जैसे आप देखेंगे, उसमें किसी भी लेवल पे हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी को क्या है, उसकी कोई वैल्यू अहमियत नहीं होगी, नहीं दिया जाएगा डिसीजन मेकिंग। मतलब काम की तो होगी, पैसे बचत की होगी, बाकी सब चीजों पे फोकस होगा, लेकिन किन पे नहीं होगा? हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी पे नहीं होगा। सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। पीपल विल ओनली वर्क सेफली इफ दे आर टोल्ड टू एंड थिंक दैट दे विल बी कॉट एंड पनिश्ड इफ दे आर डोंट। पाकिस्तानी है, मोटरसाइकिल वाले हेलमेट आगे रखा होगा, सर पे नहीं रखेंगे। क्यों? कब रखेंगे या कब सेफ्टी बेल्ट डालेंगे? So this is what. And in a negative culture, only people perform safety because they say we can be caged, okay, we can be caught and then will be punished. So not put their health and safety equipment etc procedure for their own safety. Like many people you see when they are driving on GT roads, they don't put up their safety belts. But when they go to motorway, they directly started the wearing of the safety belt.
Facing the civil.
Yes. So this is very important. All workers are negatively influenced by this peer thinking and behavior. Now when the group is negative, so most of the people also become negative. Most of the people then don't think about the health and safety in a culture. So I hope so now you have the indicator. And practical indicator. If I give you a task that go to this company, Park Construction, and check, assess means जायजा लेना, that the culture is negative or positive. So you need some tools to check it. These are the tools, okay? This slide is neither negative, neither positive. It is neutral slide. The first one in a culture you have to check is the accident records.
Yes.
And also the standard of investigation. Sometimes the accidents may be very, very low. Accident rate may be very, very low. But maybe they had hide some accident. They don't record it. So a good data is not that the culture is good over here. You have to check the quality of the investigation over there also. Is it okay now? बाज़ औक़ात डेटा अच्छा होगा लेकिन हो सकता है वो फॉल्स डेटा हो. Is it okay? तो एक्सीडेंट रेट, sickness rates, absenteeism rate, staff turnover. Is it clear to you, staff turnover?
Yes.
If a culture is good, people will remain for a long time in the organization.
Yes, sir.
But if a culture is bad, okay, the staff turnover will be more. More people will come and go from the site. Then compliance with safety rules. Is it okay? If the culture is good, the compliance means follow करना.
Yes.
लीगल रिक्वायरमेंट को जब फॉलो किया जाता है तो वो क्या कहलाता है? कंप्लायंस. और जब उसको हम फॉलो नहीं करते हैं तो वो क्या कहलाता है? नॉन कंप्लायंस. क्या कहला जाते हैं? Yesterday I given you a word, an audit. मैंने आपको बताया था कि ऑडिट की जो नॉन कंप्लायंस होगी उसको NCR बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? नॉन कन्फॉर्मेंस रिपोर्ट्स या नॉन कंप्लायंस रिपोर्ट्स. ओके, तो जो लीगल रिक्वायरमेंट हो और कोई इसको फिल आउट नहीं करता है तो फिर वो क्या कहलाएगी?
NCR.
Worker complaints about the condition. You have to check. If the complaints are more, the culture may be negative. If the complaints are low, the culture may be positive. Is it okay now? So these are in the indicator of the health and safety. Okay, you have to check. If this slide, okay, it is positive, like accidents rate are low, sickness rate is low, absenteeism are low. Why people will be absent? Because if a culture is negative and people got hurt or ill due to the work, so they will be absent from work. So the higher absenteeism rate, or maybe they're not happy to come to the class or they come to the site. Okay, so it is a kind of culture indicator of also. If absenteeism is high, the culture can be negative. If the absenteeism are low, the culture will be positive. Staff turnover rate, high or low. Again, I explained you compliance with safety rules. The more they follow the safety rule, okay, the culture is positive. The more they ignore the safety rules, the culture can be negative. Worker complaints about the condition is also very, very important. Now we come to influence of peers. Influence of peer is, I already explained you. Put people together in groups. When you make a group of people, interaction occur, like in your class, you are actively participating with each other, discussion. Influence is exerted, like from a worker organization. I am as a trainer, give you influence, pressurize you to do this work or not, or I give you free hand. A hierarchy of scope. Hierarchy, ये बार-बार आपकी कोर्स में आएगा. अच्छा, आर्डर में टॉप से लेकर बॉटम तक जो हमारे एक सीक्वेंस आता है, that is called hierarchy. Okay, in order from top to bottom, जो रूल्स, रेगुलेशन, जो स्ट्रक्चर होता है, जैसे कल आप लोगों ने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर देखा था आप लोगों ने? टॉप पे कौन होगा? MD, CO, then director, then manager, then supervisor, engineers, and then workers. So this is called hierarchy. So in the peer, a hierarchy is formed. ठीक है ना? That is called picking order. इस order को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Picking order. Norms of behavior are established. वहाँ कुछ उसूल रवैयों के बन जाते हैं, लोगों के आपस में रवैये बन जाते हैं. Peer group pressure is exerted. टॉप से बॉटम तक क्या आता है? Pressure group आता है. Peer group are a good indicator of health and safety culture if positive. हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम अपने ग्रुप को क्या करें? पॉजिटिव करें. तो जब पूरा ग्रुप पॉजिटिव होगा, जैसे अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह यू आर हियर इन द क्लास, यू आर डूइंग योर वर्क एक्टिविटीज, यू आर परफॉर्मिंग योर गुड वर्क, so all of the group are motivated. But peer group sometimes can also be negative. One of the students want to study and the other say, let's talk, let's have some jokes, we will do study later, etc. Let's go to outside, is it okay? So that is and they all influence him. यार बस आप ही किताबी कीड़ा हो, बैठे हुए हो और कुछ काम आपका नहीं है. सही है, हमारा दिमाग भी खाते हो, अपना दिमाग भी खाते हो और सर को याद भी दिलाते हो कि कल आपने होमवर्क दिया था. ठीक हो गया ना? तो that is called negative pressure. Norms उसूल को बोलते हैं, behavior रवैयों को बोलते हैं. ठीक है, तो जो भी लफ्ज ऐसे आएगा आपको इंग्लिश में, बेहतर है कि मैंने आपको कहा था इसको स्टडी करके आओ एलिमेंट्री को. तो जो लफ्ज आपको अपनी स्टडी में बुक में डिफिकल्ट मिलेंगे, जो आपकी जिंदगी में, मैंने कहा था ना अबाउट 500 वर्ड्स jargon वर्ड्स हैं अबाउट IGC. हर वर्ड का फिर आपको, चूंकि टेक्निकल वर्ड है, आपको इसका उर्दू मानी नहीं पता होता है, तो जब आप पढ़ते हो तो जो वर्ड आपको नया आएगा उसको अपने साथ, ये नोटबुक जो हमने आपको दिया है, बॉल पॉइंट दिया है, उसको नोट करना है और उसके साथ गूगल में लिख के जाना है व्हाट मीन बाय नॉर्म, व्हाट मीन बाय बिहेवियर, उर्दू में इसको क्या बोलते हैं, उर्दू मीनिंग, तो उर्दू मीनिंग, देन इन गूगल देयर आर सर्च में इमेजेस है, लाइक हैजर्ड एक वर्ड है, ओके, इन इमेजेस यू हैव टू चेक what kind of hazards are there, what are the category of hazards, then there is videos option, short videos and long videos, if you have time on that word you have to watch some videos also. इस तरीके से आप अपनी नेबोश आईजीसी की पूरी बुक्स की और पूरी स्लाइड की प्रिपरेशन करेंगे, ताकि जब वो आपकी कैरियर में पेपर में आ जाए तो आपको फिर उसको एक्सप्लेनेशन जो है ना आसान हो जाए। सो हमारी एज ए, आपको पता है ना, एज ए कंट्री प्रॉब्लम क्या है, वी डोंट नो अबाउट टेक्निकलिटी ऑफ दिस कोर्स, because this is a technical course, technical requirement understanding, so you must read out. Peer group pressure can be enhanced to encourage good safety related behavior. Enhance means what? Harness together means mazboot kar. Better is कि only one safety officer is not responsible for every kind of safety in the site. You have to encourage all of the people over there. Okay, in first day you have learned one sentence. Everybody is responsible. Every person is responsible for health and safety in the workplace. From bottom to top or top to bottom. Worker से लेकर कंपनी के ओनर तक सब अगर कमिटेड होंगे तो फिर क्या आएगा, फिर सेफ्टी आएगी। इज इट ओके? ऐसा नहीं होगा कि सेफ्टी ऑफिसर खुद सेफ्टी करेगा या किसी एक खास बंदे का होगा। वी हैव टू व्हाट, वी हैव टू कंबाइन ऑल द पीपल टुवर्ड हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी। नाउ अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन पॉइंट, राइट डाउन दिस with yourself. What factor could result? This question is very important. Mostly it is come in paper. What factor could result? Attendance sheets सारे साइन कर ले, ओके? Write down. Your name. What is your name? Yes. Sign. In front of your name. This is you. When you go down, sign. Okay.
ده هم تجربين بس يا فرصة بس.
Is it okay?
First take an
So, first of all, understanding of the question. What factors could result in deterioration of organization health and safety culture and health and safety performance? वो कौन से ऐसे फैक्टर्स हैं, अवामिल है, जो किसी भी कल्चर में जब आप करते हैं तो उससे आपका कल्चर जो है ना नेगेटिव होता है और उसकी वजह से फिर आपका जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो भी नेगेटिव हो जाता है। कैन यू टेल मी एनीवन?
Not following safety rules.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फ्रॉम टॉप, मैनेजमेंट
commitment, yes.
Is it okay? Have you the books?
Yes.
Open the book in element 3. Check this topic. On topic focus. Tell me the page number of that. Page.
Management commitment.
Yes. Management commitment. This question. Factor that.
Page number 70.
Factor that what is written down this here? Factor that influence an organization, culture. Can you anyone read it out from the book? First of all, the health and safety culture of the organization, the management commitment, topic focus is here. Have you find it? Show me the book.
और जो improving health and safety culture 3.2 management commitment and leadership page number 3 is just 3 point
ऊपर नीचे करो
3 element
और ऊपर नीचे करो ना वो आगे
This is page 67, okay? On your 67. Topic focus, factor that have a negative impact on health and safety culture of organization include lack of strong safety leadership and management. Is it okay? 67, okay? Health and safety leadership culture 3.1. This is the topic. Topic focus, this one. Okay, Mr. Altaf, read it out all. Try to stand and read it out, please.
Factors that have a negative impact on health and safety
Kindly stand
culture
properly, please.
in an organization include lack of strong safety leadership from management, presence of a blame culture.
Okay, what do we mean by blame culture?
A blame
Everyone say I'm not responsible. This is due to the other. Okay, blame culture.
lack of management commitment to safety,
Good.
most important
health and safety receiving lower priority than other business issues,
Good.
organization changes
Yes.
frequently or poorly,
People come and go out of the organization.
high staff turnover rates,
Yes.
lack of resources,
Yes.
lack of worker consultation,
Yes.
interpersonal issues,
Yes.
poor management system and procedures,
Okay.
external influences.
Yes. So I will give you today again an activity of the culture of the organization, because if you perform this activity well, okay, in the scenario, then it will help you in your real examination also. So we will have an activity about the negative. A scenario will be given to you, okay, and this then you have to read it out. Then you have to explain what indicator of positive healthy safety culture can you identify in the scenario in the RRC hotel, and what negative indicator of health and safety culture are there. So if you solve this question properly, I hope so this will help you in the paper in your I-G1 examination also. Is it okay? So this topic, when you have this one, screenshot it and save it with yourself and write down, this is important for my work, for my examination.
task.
Yes, for your task. This is very important. Now 3.2, improving health and safety culture of the organization. How can we improve? Very, very important. If a culture is negative, we have to convert it to positive culture. So the topic before topic, are you ready?
yes
I will give you a simple formula for improving of health and safety culture. So write down the formula of improvement. To improve health and safety culture of an organization, write down with your notebook. To improve health and safety culture of an organization, we could use the formula of 5 C's. What do we mean by 5 C's? Okay, 5 C's. 5 CS. Formula of 5 C's. Is it okay? You can see 5 C, comma and small s. 5 C's. First C, number 1 C. Okay, then number 2 C. Write down like this. Number 3, number 4 and number 5. First of all, C, these are 5 C's, you can see.
Yes.
First C is commitment,
Commitment.
okay? First C will be commitment. Then second C is competence.
Competence.
Then number third C is communication.
Well communication.
Then number 4 C is consultation.
Mashwara.
And then the 5 C is cooperation. Okay, हो गया? Second word competence, third one communication, fourth one consultation, and the fifth one is what? Cooperation. Okay, now in bracket में there are in culture there are two main components. There are two main components. I need your response. Okay, one is management, and the other one is the team, the worker. So the culture is built up of these components. So if a culture you want to improve, whom commitment is more required?
Manager's commitment. Higher level commitment.
Whom commitment is more required? Higher commitment. Because if the management is commitment is there, automatically the worker will also be committed to health and safety.
Yes.
So in the formula, in bracket you write down management.
Higher
The
level.
focus will be, although worker management is also required, but if we, our management is agree with us for the health and safety, this is your task.
They will provide resources,
Yes,
time, everything.
yes, time, rules, regulation, policies, team, everything. In the bracket write down management. Now, the second one, competence. Whose competence is required?
Sir, worker competence.
Mostly the management is competent, mostly, like manager, director, senior. But we need the competence of worker also. They have to perform their duty. And you remember which person we called competent?
जिसके पास skill of knowledge of
Okay. The formula of escape.
skill.
Have you remembered that?
Yes.
Competence, to improve the competency of the worker, you have to work on their skills.
Yes, sir. Knowledge.
Okay, their knowledge, to improve their knowledge.
Ability.
Okay,
Training करनी होगी.
yes, ability for the work. Select a worker which is able to perform their work. Then training, provide them training of different kind of work skills, etc. And then the last one is experience.
Experience.
The more worker have experience, the more he may be competent also. Is it okay? Now we come to the third one, communication. Management or worker?
सर मैनेजमेंट जो है ना वो वर्कर को कम्युनिकेशन करना चाहिए.
Can you answer me in English also when I am asking English? Okay.
Communication.
Management and worker both. So you have write down in the bracket, because communication will be both together. If the communication between the management and worker is good, automatically the culture will become positive or improved. So mostly lack of communication is a big problem. When the lack of communication is there between the management and the worker, it creates so much problem in the site. So proper communication is very important.
Yes.
Now we will today understand the type of communication. The next slide we will understand what are the communication types, like verbal communication, written communication, graphic communication, etc. Now the fourth one, consultation. Who may be focused more?
Worker.
Because worker need, worker say, kindly ask me something, kindly interaction with me. Worker need to suggest the organization, but mostly there are bad bosses. They say, do it, what we said. So the consultation, so the responsibility again is management. Management should consult with their worker on the matter of health and safety. I give you the consultation example. Like in this class, I tell you, tomorrow come in the morning of Subah 6 a.m. This is an order. but I need your consultation. Tomorrow we want to start our class early. What do you suggest? Before 9 a.m. What do you suggest? You will say, sir, 8 a.m. is possible for me because I am coming from Texela, I am coming from Chakwal, etc. So it will take time. 6 a.m. may not be possible for me to come to site. So consultation from the management with the worker, especially on health and safety matters. जहाँ पे सेफ्टी के इश्यूज आएंगे तो हम किन से कंसल्ट करेंगे? अच्छा, लास्ट वन है क्या चीज? कोऑपरेशन। ये किनकी है? मैनेजमेंट और वर्कर? बोथ, इसमें दोनों होंगी। कोऑपरेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड। इन विच मैटर कोऑपरेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड? इन हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी, लाइक प्रोसीजर टू बी फॉलोड, ठीक हो गया। इसके बाद वहाँ पे कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन है, इट्स टू बी फॉलोड प्रॉपर्ली, the requirement of the site, rules, regulation, it should be followed, PPE requirement is there. So worker, although cooperation is of both, but still there is worker, because mostly if worker are cooperated with their employer, then the site become very much positive. So the cooperation of the worker is also very important, although both cooperation is required. I hope so. This point, the formula is clear to you now?
Yes.
Now this is again, we will explain now, one by one. The first one is management commitment. Management commitment and leadership. What are the points we have to look after for the management commitment and leadership? Senior management set policy. Who will have to policy set?
Senior management.
Yesterday I gave you a task. Have anyone searched about it? I gave you a task yesterday, homework.
Yes.
That what do you mean by management? Please.
Yes.
Your good name?
Shahriar.
Yes, Shahriar. Please tell me.
मैनेजमेंट उसको रिव्यू करती है, जो प्रीवियस पॉलिसी आपके रूल्स होते हैं, फिर उनमें जो चेंजिंग होती है।
Can you tell me in English also?
Yes sir. Management can review the previous policy
Yes.
and review according to the changes
Okay.
and the audit
Okay.
feedbacks,
Yes.
and they can implement the new policy audit.
Of course. Can you any other answer? Any other one search about what do we mean by management and organization?
Sir, by management we mean two things. The first one is the process managing the organization, and the second meaning is the noun, the group of the organization that look after the whole organization.
Okay. I am asking simple question. Like yesterday you have a hierarchy of the team over there, like from director to laborers. I am asking whom they in there will be called management. In that hierarchy, whom will be called management? Laborers, manager, supervisor, engineers, director, MD. Who will be called as a management?
So, to
Director.
Higher authority.
The higher authority. The top level is MD, and then there are director. But sometimes sometimes we have a manager which is almost parallel in his duty to a director. So, and that powerful manager can also be taken as what? As a management. Is it okay now? So, we have to learn about it. So, management set policy. Who will to set the policy? Management. They also set priorities and targets. Priorities तरजीहात को बोलते हैं, target. कंपनी की हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी के जो टारगेट्स हैं, प्रायोरिटीज हैं, वो सेट करेंगे. They must inspire and motivate. If they are not inspire, motivate. Alhamdulillah, you are here in class. Are you inspired in these classes from last 2-3 days?
Yes.
You are motivated toward your study?
Yes.
You are motivated toward your career in the health and safety? So this is very important. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैनेजर खुद जो है ना वो इतना उदास हो और इतना उस चीज से जो कंपनी से तंग हो कि वो अपनी टीम को ही आगे ला लेके जा सके. तो as a manager you are a role model for the all others. So management should be very, very inspired and motivate to their worker. Their leadership cascades through the organization. Cascade means from top to bottom. Like in bathroom, shower, पानी ऊपर से नीचे आता है, shower करता है, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Cascading. Is it called? Cascading. तो पूरे टॉप से नीचे तक जो आपके ऊपर के जो उसूल होंगे, आप लोगों की जो क्वालिटीज होगी, वो कहाँ आएगी? टॉप से लेकर. ऐसा ना हो कि टॉप बहुत अच्छा हो लेकिन बॉटम में वो जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वो पूरी ना हो. तो आप लोगों ने कैस्केडिंग कर दी. विजिबल लीडरशिप जो नजर आता. Was it mean what team? Behaving safely themselves. खुद मैं एक एग्जांपल दे दूंगा. I am a company director and I am coming to site and I don't wear my safety helmet. So what is my behavior? lack of safety commitment. But I'm the company owner or director and I'm coming to site, worker are working over there, and I'm wearing my helmet or all other PPEs. So the other worker will say, if the director is wearing their PPE, so who am I? मैं क्यों नहीं करूँगा? ये बात याद रखिए, यहाँ से professional बात क्या है? Safety professional बात है. As you have, like Shehzad have this bag. This bag will be with you in the health and safety with proper PPEs. Whenever you go to site, you must have all PPE equipment, complete kit of PPEs with you, and starting from safety shoes, because you have to wear any kind of footwear. So wear your safety shoes, then when you are going to site, from office to site for inspection, for monitoring, or any other work, okay? And you come to site, you must wear your helmet, okay? You must wear your glasses, you must wear your mask if dust is environment are there. So if you are giving respect to the PPEs, automatically your staff or your worker will give respect to the health and safety equipment. So ये आप लोग अपनी जिंदगी में शामिल कर लो. अच्छा, जब भी इंशाल्लाह जिस दिन भी सेफ्टी प्रोफेशनल बन जाओ, तो सेफ्टी ऑफिसर के तौर पे साइट में सेफ्टी जैकेट डालना, सेफ्टी. Like one of my student, he post his picture on the Facebook. Because he was edited with me. So helmet is here. Okay, in his arms. I write down, Mister, you are a safety officer. This helmet is not for here, it is for your head. This is a facial type, okay, but when you are in the side, okay, now you have helmet over here or your head, no problem. But when you are working on height or standing on height, okay, you must wear proper PPEs. This is the respect of health and safety. मैं साइड में गया, most people like culture is bad if they are and worker are not wearing PPEs, and they say I give you respect. This is not respect to safety officer. Respect is when they are wearing their proper PPEs, they are working with safety. Okay, so give them guidance, give them awareness, love. People say wear your helmet, but they don't tell him to the worker why to wear the helmet. What is the reason of helmet to wear?
To influence it.
So first you give them training, awareness. कि अगर हेलमेट नहीं होगा तो आपके साथ क्या हो सकता है? आपके सर पे कोई चीज आ सकती है, आपका सर किसी बिजली या किसी बम्पिंग हेड के साथ, पाइप के साथ टकरा सकता है. Is it okay? अगर आप फॉल करते हैं तो आपका सर जमीन के साथ टकरा सकता है. And one of the other benefit of helmet, do you know? The steps over there. I'll give you example. Today is hot. You stand here in the heat for a long time. You will see the condition of your head. It will become so much hot. But you come to shadow. आप आ जाए साए में, तो आपको जो हीट होगा वो फिर नहीं लगेगी. Same is the condition with helmet. When you wear your helmet, the cross ventilation of air is there. It create a shadow on your head. So it saves you from the heat stroke in heating temperature in a hot environment. This is also a benefit of the safety helmet or hard hat. But one thing important, okay? Safety helmet or hard hat without utilization of chin strap, no work, not allowed. Always wear your helmet like motorcycle helmet. Yeah, this helmet must wear your, okay? What? Chin strap. Chin strap. Chin strap because if it struck you anything or you fall down and you don't wear your chin strap, it will again fall from your head. So no safety may be there. So now safety helmet is required with what? With a chin strap. Is that okay now? I hope so. Yes, please.
Helmet की जो color coding है वो भी.
Yes, there are different color coding, but it is not okay unanimous. Different organization, different country use different color coding. But for example, journal, I will tell you, this blue helmet is for maintenance operators. Yellow for worker mostly. White for mostly for engineer or managers. Green mostly for safety professional. Red mostly for fire safety officer, fire safety supervisor or firefighters. So these are different kind of color coding which mostly utilized in the site. But again I am telling you, follow the color coding according to your site. According to the employer, according to the country requirement. When you go there, check the color coding of the helmet over there and adopt it accordingly. What is utilizing over there? Is it okay now? So I hope so. Environment and safety meeting. Visible leadership means involvement in a safety meeting, doing safety tour, audit, promoting changes to improve safety, enforcing rule through use of discipline. If someone not following health and safety, they can use disciplinary procedures also. I told you about what mean by disciplinary procedure. Warning, verbal warning, written warning, removal from site, okay, red warning, etc. Now competency I already explained you. Second C is competence. What do we mean by competence? A competence person is someone who has sufficient training, skill, experience, knowledge, and perhaps other attributes such as attitudes, the way he is doing his work, physical ability to do the job, carry out their job safely. Your personal, okay, appearance is also very important. When you become a safety officer or professional, okay, follow proper safety physical appearance also. Okay, now there is a group exercise in 2-2 group. Do this activity. Then what is the activity? Activity is a competent person is someone who has sufficient activities. Group exercise. Identify a few examples of workplace communication from the following categories: verbal communication, written communication, and graphic communication. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each method? In group discuss, 2 student मिलके करें, ठीक हो गया ग्रुप में, फिर उसको एक्टिविटी को परफॉर्म करें. ये आप लोगों को मैं एक्टिविटी दे रहा हूँ, शेजार डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड. You get the activity?
Yes, sir.
Verbal communication, advantage, disadvantage. So written communication, advantage and disadvantage, and graphic communication, advantage, disadvantage. Then I will explain it. Perform this activity and I will explain it. You have time for it 15 minutes. 15 minutes, complete this activity. Yes, when you perform this activity, then we will check it that you are doing okay or not. Think about the negative impact of verbal communication and positive. Think about written communication. What is the benefit of it and what is the disadvantages of it? In group 2 person, make a group of 2 person, 2 student, and perform this activity.